Oh, what's this? They've got skeins of yarn, $1 each. I'm assuming these are for embroidery machines. I love that lavender color. Oh, and the hot pink. And if you're looking for outdoor cushions, these are $4.50 each. This restore's hours are Monday through Saturday, 10 to 4, and I'll list their address in the description box below. And to open that description box, click on the title of this video. You may have to click on the word more to open it further. I want y'all to list your favorite finds in the comment section below. I'm going to share mine at the end of the video. They've got 2 of these barrel back chairs for $52 each. And here's a gray love seat for $150. And y'all know I find the best deals on pillows here. $6 for the larger one, $3.50 for the smaller ones. I found a really tall candlestick here for $18.50, and it comes with a candle. I love the colors in these chairs. Definitely some of my favorites. They're $60 each. And $28.50 for this large print. It says, "Gather here with a grateful heart." I wish we were all sitting on a front porch and rockers sipping lemonade. That'd be a fun day. $90 for this glass top sofa table. And I hope you can see the carving details in it. And what a steal of a deal, $60 for 2 of these bar stools, or 2 at the big box store for $170. Here's a large buffet server for $140. Oh, you know I love that hardware. And she comes with great storage. I hope y'all are enjoying coming with me. Please just give me a thumbs up, subscribe, spread the word so our channel can keep growing. $3.50 for this large decorative plate. And I didn't see a price on this dropped sofa, but you know it's not going to be much at this restore. This dining room table comes with 4 chairs for $150. Definitely another favorite find. And I like the distressed look of the paint on the chairs. I don't think I would change that. And if you ask me, these look like big Hershey's Kisses, $5.50. Oh, they light up. Oh, they're so fancy. And talk about fancy, $8.50 for this large metal container. I love that pop of red on it. And I think these pillows would be perfect on a covered front porch, $2.50 each. I always find great deals on picture frames at these restores. I think these are between $1 and $2.50 each. And this picture frame just makes me laugh. It says, "Who's your kitty?" Well, y'all know Ric Flair's my kitty. $12.50 for this large Paris picture, and it looks like it's been stamped on burlap. So it looks like they've made the Eiffel Tower out of all the wonderful surrounding places to visit in Paris. If you like a city skyline, you're going to love this picture for $8.50. Oh, I think those colors are really pretty. And for another $8.50, I love, love, love this candelabra. $6.50 for this middle wall basket. I think this would be so pretty to fill with a cocoa liner or maybe some moss. Put it on your entryway wall. Beautiful. I thought this might be a throwback. Here's a vintage hutch for $200. And if you've got a hype button, if you would, push it for me. It helps my channel get discovered on YouTube. $160 for this pale blue sofa. And I know these need to be fluffed a little bit, but what a great deal. $6 for these faux floral swags. $6.50 each for these metal basket vases. Another favorite find, $48.50 for this vintage wrought iron wine stand. And $3.50 each for these metal wall sconces. These are definitely favorite finds. You get all 4 of these dining room chairs for $80, and they're in excellent condition. And if you're looking for modern bar stools, they've got you covered here. You get all 4 of these for $100. And for $12.50, I love the mood of this picture. It's called Coastal Drive by Brent Lynch. Looks like they're out for a wonderful date. And if mid-century modern's your vibe, oh my gosh, these are hot ticket items. $200 for this drop leaf table, and it comes with 6 chairs. These pieces were produced between the 1950s through the 1970s. It comes with a matching cabinet for $200. Look at that hardware. You know these pieces were really well made. Here's a mid-century modern lowboy dresser from the Drexel Suncoast collection. This piece was already sold, but again, a great example of the quality of furniture they get in at this restore. Even though she's got a few flaws, I think this tray's perfect. $6.50. And $2.50 for this metal baker's rack. I love the detail on the bottom. I hope you can see just the swirly feet on it. You could get a set of 6 vintage iridescent Bavarian ship plates here for $10. $13 for this electric lantern light. And they've got 4 vintage Libby margarita glasses here for $15. $4.50 for this vase. And $4.50 for this love bucket. And you know I love swirly metal. I'd put a flower pot down in this. Another $4.50. I run across some really good deals on rockers here. This one's $70. Another piece of mid-century furniture, $200 for this dresser. And it comes with a mirror. And they've got 3 of these metal lanterns, $6.50 each. I think they look good spray painted black. And y'all, I had to look at this for a second to figure out what it was, but then I was like, oh, it made my heart melt. $3.50. And y'all, what a great DIY idea. $65 for this hidden laundry cabinet. $3.50 for this small metal butterfly. I think these would be so pretty on a fence. And shout out to all the grandmas. It says grandma's the name, Spoilin's the game. $2 for this travel mug, and it cracks me up. It's by Calamity, and it's called Things Could Be Worse. So it features that beautiful chinoiserie pattern we like, but it's got hidden monsters and disasters. Let's see if we can find some. Oh, I see the Loch Ness Monster. There's a skeleton, a scary fish. Oh, I see a black cat on the front porch. Of course there'd be a cat on it. And I love the DIY idea here. Someone's taken an old window and they've painted on it. It says Mama's Quilting Squares. And what a steal of a deal, $18.50 for this large architectural piece. Y'all know what section this is. It's the Antiques and Unique section. Let's jump in and see what we can find. $60 for this tile top table. And $6.50 for this fancy carafe. And definitely another favorite find, $28.50 for this swirly metal clock. $8 for this mid-century vase, and I think it's called a ewer pitcher, just kind of a fancier pitcher with a handle and the taller spout for elegantly pouring your liquids. And I think y'all are going to love this. $1.50. The original manuscript of the Star Spangled Banner. Okay, it's a facsimile, but it's by the Maryland Historical Society in Baltimore. You know we got to take a look. Oh my gosh, how cool is that? So this was written by Francis Scott Key in 1814. I'll have to say he had really fancy handwriting. What a cool treasure to find. And here's a piece of vintage Highland pottery, $9.50. I hope you can see the powder pink color of this. And $16.50 for this vintage Royal China Company bowl and pitcher. And maybe a gift for that friend who is everything. $4 here, or one similar online for $26. $6 for this pottery mug. I like the leaf pattern on the bottom, and I hope you can see. I'm going to turn it around. It's got a delicate little leaf pattern across the bottom part of it. And here's some more pottery pieces. $5 for the one on the right, $6 for the one on the left. And these are so cute. Y'all will have to let me know. I think these are measuring cups. So $1 for the smaller one. Got the flag on it. $1.50 for the next one. $1.50 for this one. What a wonderful idea. That'd be so pretty just to leave out in your kitchen window. And this one's got hearts on it, and I think this one's $2. You know I love the older dishes. So J&G Meek in England, and it's got some crazing on it, but who cares? $6. This is the fanciest egg plate I've run across so far. It's a piece of Indiana glass, $15. And I wanted to show y'all this tin for $8. So it says, to the house of a friend, the road is never long. And then it says, Wednesday's child is full of woe, Thursday's child has far to go. Monday's child is fair of face, Tuesday's child is full of grace. So I guess it's the day of the week you were born. The child that is born on the Sabbath day is bonny, blithe, good, and gay. Friday's child is loving and giving. Saturday's child works hard for a living. Well, I'm just going to say we're more positive than that. $120 for this fancy sofa. Oh, and I think you're going to love this girl. $120 for this vintage display cabinet. And I had to show y'all, I thought these were hula hoops at first. They're not. $8 each for these metal framed chairs. I think these would be pretty in a garden. Put a flower basket down in them. Perfect. And what a steal of a deal, $30 for this king size headboard. Now they've got some stuff sitting in front of it, but let me see if I can climb over it. Y'all should see me at these restores. I'm a mess. Oh, that's fancy. Definitely worth the climb. Let me climb back out of here. Oh, the detail in this. That's a pretty headboard for sure. This store has items they're waiting to price. They kind of entice you to come back the next day to see what the price is going to be, but we had to take a look. And let me show you this drawer. It's actually got the soft closed drawers on it, so it closes itself. And this is one of the prettiest sink bowls I've ever seen. It comes with a mirror, $90. And of course, I'd like the Kelly green color of this chair, $28. I like the bold colors in this picture for $8.50. And this picture is definitely another favorite. It just makes me smile. $6.50. If y'all have been following my channel, you know this particular restore does a silent auction, and I wanted to show you this really unique find. It's a certificate of stock. Someone bought this in 1968. It's 100 shares of Pan American World Airways stock. Now, probably not worth anything today, but a really interesting find, and I did research it. From what I found, Pan American, I think, is going to try to make a comeback, so I wonder if you could cash this in. Wouldn't that be crazy? Buy this for a few dollars and make $1 million off of it. Oh my gosh. Probably not though. $14.50 for this wooden magazine rack. And they've got this swivel rocker chair for $75. So I want y'all to let me know in the comment section below, what were your favorite finds? I'm going to share some of mine. I love the iridescent colors in this vintage Indiana glass egg platter. And even though she's a facsimile, how cool is this find of the Star Spangled Banner? And you know me with roses and swirly metal, so this checks all the boxes. $8.50 for this candelabra. And these fancy chairs made my list as well. You get all four for $80. And I know I have too many favorites, but look what a moody picture. I think it's so, so pretty. And I had to include this girl, even though she's got some rust on her. She's perfect in my book. I bet y'all didn't guess it. My most favorite find was this zebra print. So I'm going to leave you with a wish. My wish for everybody out there is that your love bucket is completely full to the brim. Thank you so much for coming with me. And until next time, come go with me today. Bye.